All right, there's the sunrise. And on the docket for today, I painted these black the other day, although it looks like I missed the stem on these two. I might have to get under there with a paintbrush and do it by hand. On the docket for today is the back deck. And our builder friend, Greg, who built that house and then came over for about 5 or 6 days and helped me set the trusses and do the finish up on this for the framing is coming. I just wanted a knowledgeable extra set of hands. Even though I built this over there twice, I had both my boys, who I don't have, to help me, and I want to do a bird's mouth cut on these rafters, so when they come down, they're not just sitting like this on the edge of the beam with hurricane ties holding them to the beam. That's what I did over there because it was just a tin roof. But this, I'm gonna put sheeting on it and it's tied to the house. So I'm gonna do a bird's mouth cut where they come down and hit and go flush and then come out and then continue on on the beam here. And I ordered 2 big beams to set on top of these posts. So I just wanted two people working at it. So I'm hoping with Greg's help in one day we can get the posts up, the beams set, the rafters tied in, and if that's all we do, that'll be great. But hopefully we can sheet it as well. And then I'll come back and take all my metal and put all the metal on, which should only take half a day or one day. Hoping all goes well today. And then I'm gonna climb up, and she's already pre-painted all these. I'm gonna climb up on top. That's my thought anyway. I'm a little nervous that maybe I should do it beforehand. And put the gables up. Okay, grab that. Yeah. All right, we've got the posts up. And we found out they sent us the wrong rafter brackets. They're not angled on the bottom, so Brandy's running to get the right ones. This is the outside? Yep. Hefty, isn't it?
You want to go up first, maybe?
Sure.
You need it towards you more? Or? You right?
Yeah. Got her.
Yeah.
Let me set mine, and then you
Okay.
can lift yours over. It needs to go that way about 6 inches. Okay, back over about 3 inches.
Towards you?
No, that way. Your way, sorry. Okay,
More? There.
there. That's about center. Should have measured it. Dadgummit. 1/4 inch low. Is that all right?
So these beams cantilever a little.
Oh, do they? Yeah, I can see it.
I think you can even wait and attach that one once we get more weight on it too.
Okay.
Well,
Now what?
I'd say center it in there.
Okay, we got the other beam up. Those things are stinking heavy. And these 2 middle posts have a little gap in them because these have a cantilever to them. So hopefully with the flex of the roof sitting on there, it comes out. So we took these throwaway 2x4s and just pinned it in here and set this to level, and then we strung our string line. And we're making that level, and now we're gonna do the same thing in the middle. And we did on that end. So this is completely pinned and level. Level this way, level in and out. And then we'll start working on the rafters once we get that all set, because we want to bird's mouth them, so we need this to be locked into place. So on this one, the first one didn't fit right, but the angle was right at the top, so we pulled the measurement off the bottom down to where we want it to land, and we think we have it dialed in now. It's a tricky process. And this one will just have the smaller bird's mouth notch. Should be easier. We nailed that in up there. Looks good. And this bird's mouth. This seats just right. And I will come in back in and put tongue and groove all on the interior probably next summer. And then out here too, so we don't really care what's happening up inside with that ugly metal bracket, and if the bird's mouth isn't dead on, but we want it to be dead on right here. So. Got these up. Getting close, maybe 2/3 of the way. Looking good. This gun that I bought to put the hurricane ties up on the house with these sleeves of nails. It's so much easier to put these braces up than the drill and Simpson strong tie screws and trying to hold everything. This is 1,000 times better. Strap shot. So, we're flying. Getting close to the end. All right, I stopped videoing because everything was going so fast and we were working hard. But we got her all put together. I need to get some more of the special nut that the bolt screws through, like these. It's not just one big, it's a nut and then a screw that goes into it. So I need to get a few of those for the bottoms, but we've got the Simpson strong ties, just the little lag screws that went in already. So those aren't going anywhere. And we got these metal brackets on. You can see we ran all the rafters and thought we had them squared out pretty good. And then down here at this end, we had this weird little, we thought at first this was curved and then it just seems to be angled out slightly, but it's all, we're not sure what's going on. It's just one of those things at the very end in the corner. And then we set a chalk line and trimmed all of these off to allow for, we measured our metal roofing that's in 12-foot strips, and we got it all dialed in so that it'll sit just slightly off of the house and have a 1/2 inch overhang. And then we trimmed all those off one at a time, the handsaw, and then we put this fascia on, and then we screwed in some brace boards, and then we started throwing sheets up there, and we sheeted it. So tomorrow afternoon, most likely, I'll pull my metal sheeting up and start putting it in place and just move across, get that all up in, put my drip edge in, put the flashing up at the top, and then I can start putting those gable pieces in. And I should be able to, yeah, I can just walk right up and I can reach everything in here, so I don't have to use any ladders on this. I was getting nervous about putting the metal on, and I have to do it in this sequence so that I can put that flashing on after the metal's on, affix it, and then let my gable deals go over that flashing so the water just sheds off. At the last minute, I cut a foot off these posts so that I could get, so that this would have more pitch to it. So that with this south facing and the sun, we could just, let me get off this ladder. Hopefully no snow accumulates on this. It just sheds off all winter. But it did. I think it's fine for the view under the porch. But inside the house, Brandy was kind of not pleased with how much of the roof you see through the window in this door. But I mean, you're going to see a bunch of it anyway. But I think it'll be a nice space back here. And right now the plan is to put a hot tub right here. I have the wiring here and the water there. So that'll be nice to have it underneath, not have to shovel snow off of it. And then we'll have a whole bunch of space for sitting in chairs and enjoying the day out here. It's nice and pretty. Beautiful views. And we can see right up, sitting here right up Strawberry Canyon. So, all right, feels good to have that all done. Just need to get the metal on and then get those gables in and we're good to go. We're dialed in on the outside of the house other than a little bit of touch-up painting. Oh, and we need to stain these as well. So, and then I am going to come in because I didn't have any specialty metal bracketing. If I wish now that I'd looked and found some and put it up in there. And then maybe we would have just stained that OSB and stained these rafters. But right now the plan is maybe next summer or a winter project or something. I'm going to do tongue and groove pine or cedar, probably pine. And lay those boards across and just fill it all the way in up and then on the outside here too in there, so it'll all be closed up in there. And I think I might throw some foam board insulation up in those just to keep it really cool in here and keep the heat off the south side of the house. But and then we'll stain all of that in the posts and beam. It looks good. One view from out here. There's Brandy painting. She hand painted the whole exterior or interior with brushes and rollers. But I love that extra space. I almost talked myself out of it a couple of times before I prepped the pad. But I'm so glad I did not talk myself out of it. Okay, that's it. Done for the day, I think. My throat's gone and my lungs are hammered. Do you wish you'd bid out the painting?
No. Somebody's got to save us money.
Oh, brother. I want to be up in the mountains hunting elk. Next weekend, maybe. So that's set in place. They're going to come put countertops on, and we did a countertop to match the kitchen for this teak wood vanity that she ordered. So still don't know that I like this glossy stripe on the floor to match the shower. But it is what it is. I gotta build the shelving in the giant master. All right, I think that's the end of this video. I'm tired. Oh, and I had my truck detailed. Look at that. It's like a brand new truck. It's pretty sweet. All right, time to go home.